What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Fantasy Baseball Picks and Bets, sponsored by Prize Picks. Yes, Prize Picks, a wonderful site where you can just put down props, put down a whole bunch of different overs and unders on fantasy sports, and win some money. But it's sponsored by Prize Pick. I'm Turb Ferguson, and I'm here every Thursday going forward, breaking down today's Thursday MLB slate. Gonna be going through DraftKings stuff, gonna be going through Prize Pick stuff, gonna be going through a little bit of my favorite bets for baseball. Absolutely fantastic little 8-game slate we got. And I'm Turb Ferguson. I work over at RG. That's Roto Grinders, bringing you things such as Grinders Live, some of the best baseball, basketball, football, every sport fantasy product out there. Analytics, articles, videos, go check it out. And doing some work over on Scores and Odds. Scores and Odds is a site where you can get just straight up picks every single day from some of the best analysts in the fantasy sports realm over at Roto Grinder. Been crushing it this year. I've been crushing it with baseball props. So go check it out. But we got a nice little 8-game slate here on DraftKings. 8-game slate over on Prize Picks. You got the entire day, but I'm just going to be going over the main 8 games. So let's get started with Prize Picks, where you should sign up using the promo code. Let me see if I can remember it. MMN-MLB. That's Mayo Media Network MLB, Major League Baseball. But just the acronym, no spaces. It's that simple. Get yourself a nice little $100 deposit bonus. Full match. Just deposit 100, get 100, play 100. You win 100 pretty much. And I'm going to be giving you these picks every single week, but absolutely fantastic site. Got some nice little plays for you. We got Miguel Cabrera on the slate going up against Lance Lynn. The White Sox. Cabrera has an over-under of 5.5. I'm taking the under. He hasn't hit this in more than once out of the last 6 games. He's always right around 2 to 4. He's not good anymore. Lance Lynn is a fantastic pitcher that's better versus righties. Cabrera is not very good. 5.5 is a low number, but it's not low enough. I don't think he ends up getting there. Just unlikely. He's more than likely going to maybe end up with 1 hit. They only have a 3.2 implied run total that I think's too high. So I'm taking the under on Cabrera. And the other one's Yelich over 7.5. Now, Yelich is a fantastic hitter going up against Seth Frankoff, most likely. We haven't gotten confirmation, but it appears he's going to be the one. He's been terrible this season. He's been tipping his pitches. Yelich has the platoon split. 7's too low of a number for me. I'm hitting the over. Real simple for me. Absolutely fantastic play over on Prize Picks, taking the over on Yelich. That's what I'm there. That's what I like today over on Prize Picks. So again, get signed up using MMN MLB. That's Mancy Limited Baseball. I don't know what I was going with there, but yeah, go get signed up using that promo code. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Mayo Media Network YouTube channel. Absolutely fantastic. Bringing you out this video every week and multiple other people coming on, but fantastic site, fantastic YouTube channel. Go ahead, subscribe and like it. That simple. But we got a nice little 8-game slate over on DraftKings. We got some potential rain, but mostly it's just a normal little slate. No huge aces outside of Yu Darvish and Lance Lynn. A lot of games, not a ton of huge totals. I think the highest total on the entire slate is 4.8 runs with the Angels. That can change because I'm recording this game fairly early, or this video fairly early. So it could be a little bit different now, but not a ton of huge total games. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of chalk on this slate, but we'll see. There's a few guys that I like regardless. We'll get it started with pitchers. First one, Anthony Descalfani. He's been solid overall this season, sitting around a 26% K rate. He's going up against the Cubs. It's in San Francisco. It's 57 degrees outside. It's not a bad matchup. Baez in the lineup, so it's going to be a decent strikeout matchup here. Descalfani is drastically underrated, drastically underpriced in my opinion. At 7.1K. I love it. He's my favorite point per dollar play at pitcher on the entire slate, and it's not really close. I'm a huge fan. Only a 3.8 implied run total against him. This is a lineup that's been a little bit better recently, but still not a great lineup. He's my top play on the slate in the mid tier. The upper tier, very clearly Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish is going up against the Mets. The Mets, while more healthy, still missing a few guys and still not a great lineup. Alonso being in there definitely helps, but still not a fantastic lineup. It's being played in San Diego. supposed to be 63 degrees. Darvish has been fantastic. He's pretty much a guarantee for around 28 to 35 points in this matchup. Not the longest leash in the world, but more than enough to get it done. Absolutely fantastic. Just throw him in. I won't be surprised if I have 100% of him on this slate. Now, stacks. I've got two of them for you. The first one, Twins versus Royals. I don't know how chalky this is going to be. They've really disappointed the last few days. They have not been playing as well as they should, but I don't care. I'm willing to still roll with them. They're going up against Bubic. A lot of these guys have the platoon split. Bubic, while I think he's at a 1.59 ERA, that's not sustainable. He's had just fantastic home run to fly ball variance that I do not think is going to keep up. And he's facing Cruz, he's facing Donaldson, he's facing Snow, Garlic, all sorts of power bats that are all fantastic plays. But Bubic is not as good as his underlying numbers show he is. So I plan on just stacking up the Twins. Favorite ones, Cruz 5,100, Donaldson 4,600, Sano 4K. Bubic doesn't strike out a ton of guys, and Garlic at 2,800. Again, he's due for some huge negative regression. Stack up the Twins, and the other one, the Cardinals going up against the Reds. A guy who's making his second career start, Vladimir Gutierrez. He is not very good. In the minors, he was not very good. He's a pretty big fly ball pitcher, can give up some power, expected to give up a few home runs per 9. So I'm planning on playing the power bats. We got Dylan Carlson, 3,800. We got Arenado, 5,300. We got Goldschmidt, 4,600, and Tyler O'Neill, 4,600. All these guys can hit bombs. Absolutely love it. I don't think the Cardinals are going to be very chalky on this slate. Again, early could end up changing. But the Cardinals and Twins, as of this moment right now, my two favorite stacks on the slate. Next up, we just got individual bets. Already gone through them, but Donaldson and Cruz with the platoon split. Always play him against the lefty, especially when it's a guy that people think is better than he actually is. Carlson, already mentioned it, versus Gutierrez. Got the platoon split. Guy with power. Gutierrez, not good. And then Rendon going up against Justice Sheffield. Rendon is in some decent hitting conditions in Anaheim. Not great, but decent enough. And Sheffield is really not that good of a pitcher. He's overrated, in my opinion. They have one of the highest totals on the slate, and I think most of the lineup is just not good. Rendon's the best play on there. He's the one guy with the platoon split with some power. Ohtani and Walsh, obviously lefties. So Rendon's the guy that I really want in my lineup there. Last up, we got a few bets for you. First one, Padres money line, -175 over on DraftKings, and I think that is too low. They should be much bigger favorite. Taijuan Walker has pitched well, like has a good ERA, but the underlying numbers show that he is not going to continue this. The Padres are a much better hitting team than the Mets. It's not remotely close. They are Yu Darvish is a much better pitcher than Walker, and it's not remotely close. And they're playing at home. All these things make me really want to bet the Padres -175. It's just an easy bet. And then the Cardinals versus Reds over 8.5. Gutierrez is not a very good pitcher. Wainwright's an all right pitcher, but this Reds lineup is pretty darn solid. They've got a lot of power. They got a lot of good bats. So Gutierrez, terrible pitcher, and Reds, good lineup. This just screams over 8.5 runs. So those are my two favorite bets on the days. Bet them, make some money. It's really that simple, but that's basically it. It's not a huge slate. It's not that complicated of a slate, and that's pretty much what I like. Stack the Twins, stack the Cardinals, play Descalfani, favorite pitcher on the slate, play Darvish, and then bet the Padres and the over on the Reds game. That's basically it. Again, guys, this is sponsored by Prize Picks. Sign up using promo code MMNMLB. Go get over there. Free money is free money. Nothing better than a good deposit bonus. And go check out my stuff over on Roto Grinders. Should be on Grinders Live today if you have some time right now, and it happens to be that time of day for you. Go check it out. Also, Scores and Odds. Again, one of the best advice sports betting websites out there. Absolutely love it. It's made me a ton of money, even though I give out my picks. A lot of the other analysts on there, absolutely fantastic. So, guys, go check it out. It's been fun. I'll be back next week. I'm out of here. See you, kids.